The 2026 FIFA World Cup is expected to bring 2 million international visitors to Massachusetts. 7 matches are going to be played at Boston Stadium, which is actually Gillette Stadium, which is actually 30 miles or so away from Boston in Foxborough. If you're not from this area and you have some World Cup travel related questions, I've got you covered. In addition to being a reporter, I also grew up here. I've lived near Gillette Stadium literally my whole life. So, let's get into it. If you're staying in Boston, I highly recommend using the MBTA, or as we call it, the T. Paying to get on the T is very easy. They now have contactless payment, so whether you have a contactless credit card, debit card, Apple Pay, you can literally just tap that on the gate and go on right through. RIP to my Chally Cad. Now, for traveling between Boston and Foxborough, where the games will actually be happening, you're going to have to take the MBTA commuter rail, and for that, you'll need the M-Ticket app. The Foxborough stop for the commuter rail is literally at Gillette Stadium. It's in the parking lot. If you're planning to take the train on game day, you should buy those tickets now. There are a limited number of tickets and they are already on sale on the M-Ticket app. They are going to cost you $80. If you are taking the MBTA outside of game day though, it will not cost you $80. This is what the M-Ticket app looks like. I've had it for years. I think it's pretty easy to use. This might sound like a dumb tip, but I've been burned before, so I'm just going to say it. If you're checking the schedules on the MBTA app, make sure that you are checking at the top to see if it's outbound or inbound. Outbound going towards Foxborough, away from Boston. Inbound going towards Boston, away from Foxborough. I'm also going to talk about your options if you're staying in Providence, Rhode Island, because Providence, Rhode Island is actually closer to Boston Stadium than Boston is. Go figure. The best, probably, public transportation option to get around in Providence or Rhode Island is the bus service RIPTA, but if you're wondering how to get from Providence to Foxborough and back on game day, I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to be tough. There are no trains between Providence and Foxborough on game day. If you're someone who is driving and parking at Gillette, when the match is over, be prepared to be in that parking lot for 3 hours, maybe more, maybe less, maybe more. There is literally one main road past the stadium. It's literally called Route 1. Getting cars out of the stadium, getting traffic moving, it's slow. It's going to be slow. I'm sorry, folks. I wish I had better news for you on the transportation front. If you find yourself hungry in Foxborough, Massachusetts, where should you eat? If you're at Gillette Stadium, there is the Greater Patriots Place, which has so many different food options, including an American staple, Olive Garden. In the event that someone watching this video doesn't know what Olive Garden is, it is an American chain that offers Italian-American food, and you get free soup, salad, and breadsticks with any entree you order. My personal favorite place to eat in this area is right down the road from the stadium. It is a small restaurant called Curry Leaf. I have been obsessed with their paneer tikka masala literally since the first time I've ever tried it. The restaurant is kind of small on the inside, but it's also a great place to get takeout from. If you are someone who is visiting the United States, you're not from here, I think one of the most important things to do, in my humble opinion, is to go out for breakfast or just eat in a diner. There are plenty of options no matter where you're staying. I'm biased. I love breakfast so much, but there are so many options. Like I said, if you're in Boston, I think it's South Street Diner is open 24/7. If you're in the Foxborough area, I think Farmer's Daughter in Northeaston has maybe the best pancakes ever. Farmer's Daughter is also really cool because everything is locally sourced, but if you go there, be prepared to wait for a table. Okay, to my fellow local people, if you're still watching, please let me know in the comments what your favorite breakfast spot is. It's very important to me. If this is for science. My science. Now, if you are a tourist and for some reason you have some non-World Cup allotted time on your hands, what should you do? Of course, everybody has their own opinions, but here are some of my favorite spots. In Boston, I love walking along the Rose Kennedy Greenway. If you have the time and the money, the New England Aquarium offers some really spectacular whale watches that leave out of Boston Harbor. You also have to go to the North End and grab a cannoli there. I'm personally Team Bova's. Definitely, if you can, check out the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. I've literally never been to another museum like it. If you're going to be exploring in the Providence area, I highly recommend checking out the Rhode Island School of Design or RISD's Art Museum. They have really an impressive collection, and it's free on Thursday evenings and Sundays. Also on Sundays in Providence in 195 District Park from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., you can check out Providence Flea. And of course, if you can make the drive, you gotta check out Rhode Island's beaches. If you're someone who's staying in and around Foxborough, there are still some things to do in that area too. You could check out the cranberry bogs behind the stadium or go for a walk in the F. Gilbert Hills State Forest. If shopping is more your thing, the Rentham outlets are very close by. If you are a Diary of a Wimpy Kid fan, you have to go to Plainville. Hear me out. The author of that book series, Jeff Kinney, he lives in Plainville and built this beautiful bookstore. They have a cafe, and by the time the World Cup rolls around, he's also opening up a nice new brewery across the street. To anyone visiting our area in the future, please let me know if you have any questions, and I will do my very best to answer them. And to my fellow locals, let me know what you would tell someone visiting our area. I want to know. Till next time.